Welcome to our lecture online. Here we have indeed a strange function. Y equals the sine of the sine of the sine of x, and we're supposed to find the derivative of that. You'll probably will never encounter a function like this in your normal operations of any sort of application, but it's a good example so that we can make sure we understand the rules of finding the derivative. So first of all, what we essentially have is the sine of this expression right here. So consider that the angle. So if we're going to find the derivative of that, the derivative of the sine is of course the cosine, and so y prime equals the cosine of this expression right here. So it would be the cosine of the sine of x. But now we have to find the derivative of that expression. So the derivative of the sine of x, well, that would be times the cosine of the sine of x. And of course, then we need to find the derivative of this, and so it would be times the cosine of x. So essentially this becomes y prime equals the cosine of the sine of x. So that's the derivative of that, times the derivative of the cosine of the sine of x times the cosine of x. I guess I wrote the same thing, but I just wanted to look a little cleaner. That is indeed the derivative of our original function. So again, that's using the rule. Notice that we take the derivative of sine, we get the cosine times the derivative of the argument right here. The derivative of this is equal to this, but again, since we have the sine of x, we must then multiply times the derivative of sine of x to get the cosine of x. So that's simple, the rule that we apply. Once you understand how to do this, you can probably tackle any example that comes your way, and that is how it's done.
You're not going to do the y triple prime?
No. That's a triple product. That would be pretty messy.
Colored.
Oh, you called me that twice already.
Math colored.